Get on the ground. You, burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground.
When power turns cruel and cameras catch the truth, these cops didn't just lose their jobs, they destroyed their lives in one brutal moment. An Arkansas police officer has been fired after he was caught on video torturing a handcuffed inmate in the back of his patrol car. Officer Joseph Harris was seen punching, elbowing, and slamming the door on inmate Billy Lee Coram, who was wearing a hospital gown and trying to choke himself with a seatbelt. Harris pulled over, opened the door, and attacked Coram several times, even slamming the door on his head. Jonesboro Police Chief Rick Elliott fired Harris and reported the case to prosecutors and the FBI. He also plans to have Harris banned from working as a police officer again. Wrong is wrong. There's not really anything to investigate, Elliott said. This wasn't just abuse. It was torture. A black lawyer was taking out the trash outside her office when a police officer approached and accused her of illegal dumping.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, officer.
What is it you think you're doing here?
I'm dumping trash out.
That's illegal. This is private property. You can't be using this dumpster for your trash.
Oh, no, it's okay. My office is right here. It's not illegal. I have an office here, sir.
She calmly explained that she worked there and showed her business card and ID to prove it. But the officer refused to back down and kept questioning her, trying to run her ID without reason.
Correct. I'm an attorney at law. That's correct. Yes.
You're an attorney.
Yes, sir. Do you need a business card or anything?
Yeah,
need services?
yes. I need proof of this.
Would you like services or anything, or why do you need my business
I would
card?
like to see proof that you're an attorney because this is private property. You can't be throwing trash out there. You're breaking the law.
Okay, I would love to show you my business card. That's no problem.
1019.
Here you go, sir. Linda Jones, attorney at law, located right at this office address.
I see the Linda Jones, but I don't see the address here.
Sir, if you flip the card over, please. Thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Because the sun is...
I still don't see the address.
Sir, here's the address here, please. And that's my name. Is there anything else that you need to verify that, sir? I'm trying to cooperate here.
Ma'am, I'll ask the questions. You're breaking the law right now.
Actually, I'm an attorney. I know my rights, and I'm not breaking the law. As I stated, sir, I'm a tenant at this office location.
Okay, this card doesn't prove any of that. I need to see your ID.
You don't need to see my ID, sir. I just gave you my business card.
Ma'am, don't make this any more difficult than it has to be.
Address.
There's no need to be confrontational.
Nobody's being confrontational, sir. I'm not being confrontational.
Ma'am, you're being incredibly aggressive.
Wow.
All you're doing is escalating the situation, and there's no need for any of this.
Throughout the encounter, the lawyer stood her ground and reminded him of her rights. Even after proving everything, the officer continued to act with arrogance and disrespect. You can hear the hate and attitude in his voice, like he saw her as less than human.
I'm escalating the situation.
Correct. I've asked you
know
3
what?
times now. I need to see your
I will show
ID.
you my ID to verify the business card, okay? I'll do that for you. But I don't have to, okay? I want to make sure you know that. This is my name to verify the business card and the office address, sir. This is not illegal dumping, once again.
All right, but the address is different on your license than it is on the business card.
Because that's a business location, sir. That's not my home address.
Yeah, this whole thing just seems very suspicious. I'll be right back. I need to run this ID.
You don't need to run my ID, sir. You don't need to. I'm an attorney, like I said. That'll be against your jurisdiction if you're trying to run my driver's license.
Ma'am,
You and I both know that, or I can tell you that right now. That's illegal what you're doing.
You just illegally took your ID.
Because you have no reason to legally stop me. I gave you my ID. I did not have to, once again.
Ma'am, you're breaking the law. You're
not
illegally
breaking
dumping
the law.
trash. Your addresses do not match up.
Yes, they do. They do match up.
Well, then you should have no problem with me running it then, if you are who you say you are.
You don't need to run my ID, sir. I told you, again, I'm a lawyer. This is my office address. I've proven that with my business card and my driver's license. This is not illegal. You have no reason to stop me.
Well, then you should have no reason for me to run your ID if you are so in fact a lawyer and this is your property. Because from where I stand, you're illegally dumping trash into a dumpster.
If we continue with this, sir, you're gonna get sued. Is that Officer I see? Badge 2322? You really want to continue this conversation with me, knowing that I'm an attorney at law?
I mean, you haven't proven that you're an attorney.
With the business card saying attorney, that doesn't, and the ID matching, that doesn't do it for you? Or you want to keep going down this rabbit hole, officer?
Okay, ma'am, this could just be so simple. All you need to do is give me your ID and your business card back.
I'm not letting you run anything. I don't have to let you run anything. Maybe you need to go read into your law books.
Ma'am.
Instead of just the academy.
If you weren't breaking the law.
You're gonna get sued, sir. This is harassment now because you're on my private property as a tenant.
1017.
And you're trying to make me, call whoever you need to call because you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I don't know if it's racism. I don't know what you have going on, a bad day. I'm not sure, sir, but you need to go.
None of that is relevant to what's going on here.
It's very relevant because you're sitting here harassing me at my workplace when I'm taking out my trash where I pay for have my office space.
Okay, none of that has been proven. I do have an ongoing investigation right now that I just got called on.
My business card. I've given you my business card. I've showed you my ID and verified that's the name. This is my office. Would you like to come inside?
He wasn't just being aggressive, he was acting like a demon in uniform. In the end, he had no choice but to walk away, saying she was let off with a warning. But the truth is, she schooled him with facts, calm, and courage.
Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna let you off on a warning.
You have no choice but to let me off on a warning. Because you need a warning yourself. Keep it going.
I have an ongoing investigation I need to tend to.
I bet you do.
We're gonna leave this as a warning today.
That sounds great. That sounds great. You have a great day. You can finish taking.
James Hodgers, a legally blind veteran, was stopped and arrested in Lake City on October 31st, 2022, after a police officer mistook his walking stick for a weapon.
Hi there.
Hey.
What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational aid. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes,
I'm
sir.
doing.
I was investigating.
You have reasonable.
Do you want me to put you in handcuffs right now? Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't
have you ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir. I'm doing my job.
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and date of birth?
It does not matter.
Yes, sir, it does.
Do you have a crime?
Would you like me
Call
to
your
put you in?
supervisor,
He's right
please.
here.
All right.
Body cam footage proved he did nothing wrong. James showed incredible courage by standing up for his rights, even while being mistreated.
Or a walking stick.
And it could look like a weapon. She asked you to
Really?
present it, okay?
Now she's asking me for ID.
Okay.
I don't need the ID unless there's reasonable articulated suspicion that I have committed a crime, am committing a crime, or about to do a crime.
Sir, and her suspicion was that you were armed, okay? And she's asking you for your ID.
Well, now she has verified that I am not armed. Okay. So there is no
You got
problem.
your ID or not?
I do have my ID, but you don't need it.
Okay. Okay.
All right, get his ID.
777. It's in this pocket.
There you go.
Thank you.
I want your names and badge numbers.
1257 on Nick, 65427.
Yeah, 4427.
Preferably
Hotel
your cards.
322-457-61254.
Green.
All right, Mr. Hodges. Was that hard?
It's gonna be. I want your name and your badge number.
No, I put him in jail for resisting.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I want your name and badge number 2, sir.
Have a seat.
You want to pick my property up, please?
I sure will, after you have a seat.
You want to pull this out of my back pocket?
Sure. Here, I'll grab your jacket for you, too.
Both officers were suspended, and James is now suing for the violation of his rights. Clarence Gilliard, a 58-year-old disabled man, was hurt by police in South Carolina after a false tip.
Hey, let me see your hands. Berg, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
He couldn't get on the ground quickly due to metal rods in his leg, but the officer stepped on his back anyway.
Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
All right, I'm just
want
asking.
no gun.
He had something.
I ain't want no gun.
The door's unlocked, it's not always so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is. All right, that's what he had.
I'm
Stand up.
All right, listen. I'm about to help you. Hold on. Hold on.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep.
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my
What
head
he was doing is
down
putting
on
this up behind the tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your
Why you
hands.
bust my head?
He wasn't listening.
No weapon was found. Clarence was badly injured and deeply shaken. The officer was later fired, and Clarence was awarded $650,000. What happened to Clarence was unfair and painful. He deserved care, not cruelty.
But what he had?
What?
Can I get a card for me?
I don't have one now. We don't have
What's your
they
badge
don't
number?
give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone.
Hold
Hold on.
on, we have cards. Okay. Thank you.
This is the end of today's video. Stay strong, stay alert, and stay aware.